Yeah, yeah, I love it, I love it. Can you not spread out next year? Can I just bring you back next year just for that? Awesome. All right, so each year at this time, we take a close look at all the school graduates from the prior year to choose a valedictorian. This is always a very difficult decision, but we work towards deciding on a great candidate, and this year we believe we have made an excellent decision. When looking for a valedictorian, we look for somebody that's not only an outstanding student, but someone who has gone above and beyond the school's expectations. We want this person to be excelling both academically and personally. This student should be considered a role model in the eyes of others. This year's recipient can be described by her fellow students as someone who always helped, before class, after class, study sessions, etc., etc. This student always seemed to have her homework and classwork done ahead of the schedule, and they showed leadership qualities throughout their schooling. Despite working, raising a family, active in school, active in the community, this student maintained a perfect cumulative attendance of a 4.0 GPA and almost a near perfect attendance rate of 96%. This student demonstrates a great example of professionalism. And not only are they graduating from the Medical Records Technician program, they earned 2 professional certifications. One is a nationally registered certified coding specialist, and one is a Microsoft Office specialist. They were employed at MedBill during their internship, and before her internship was even over, she was already promoted because of her dynamic skills. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me give a warm welcome and recognition to this IMBC's 2018 valedictorian recipient, Ms. Jessica Coons.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to start by saying congratulations to all of us. For those of us here graduating tonight, I hope you feel as proud as I do for this accomplishment. We all face different challenges during our time as students at IMBC, but we persevered, and I'm happy to celebrate our success with you tonight. Deciding to return to school was a difficult decision to begin with. I have to take a short moment to thank my parents and my children, Seth and Mia. Without their support, I wouldn't be standing up here. The thought of trying to make schedules coincide with family and children and work and school seemed to be a bit overwhelming. However, it's something I knew I had to do to build a career for myself and provide a better life for my children. We all have our reasons for wanting to further our education, the driving force that pushes us to work hard towards our goals and not give up even when things are tough. I found a lot of you had reasons similar to myself, our kids. Many of us have children that we dream of providing a better life for. I found a lot of strength looking at my children, knowing that I needed to do this for them, but also knowing that I wanted to do this for myself. I got to know many of you who were driven by wanting a career instead of just a job. I got to know some of you who were right out of high school and working toward a career right off the bat, and others who have had many jobs over the years and are just starting over and wanted the training and education to obtain a career that was worthwhile. And others still were simply pursuing a passion. Most of us want to better ourselves to be able to present our best selves in our chosen career paths. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the staff at IMBC for providing us with the training and education that got us all to where we are now, and providing us with an environment that encouraged us to learn and grow. Friendly staff helped ease my anxieties about returning to school right away. Over time, I found that I became close with the instructors. Miss Amy, you put up with so much from us, Teresa, Miranda, and I especially, with our frustrations and coding and questions and all of that. You know, you were there every step of the way, and I'm very, very thankful for that. Your support helped so much. Ms. Carlo, who unfortunately isn't here, also had a great weight on my time at IMBC. Her personal experiences and growth was really inspirational and gave a lot of hope, and that was a great thing to experience. I thank both of you for having such a positive influence on my time at IMBC. As far as all the instructors go, you all challenged us, and yet you were understanding about life outside of school and the challenges and sacrifices we were all making just to be in school. I found all of you willing to take time and listen and advise even when it had nothing to do with school. You pushed us and required us to work hard to be successful in your classes. And while my personal goals were always at the forefront of my mind, the staff's support here and the fact that they showed interest in us individually is something I'm very thankful for, and I think it helped me to be successful. Finally, and most unexpectedly for me, I had fun with you all here every day. From our end of term parties, where we would beg Miss Amy to make buffalo chicken dip and beg April to make the best spinach dip on earth, and Teresa's desserts that were amazing, to the Halloween contests we had where Teresa dressed up as a unicorn, yes, and we had Phil as the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man the one year. That was great. To decorating classrooms, crazy sock days, all of it. I had fun all of the time. Meeting everyone and learning your stories and about your lives is one of the most pleasant experiences that I did not expect to have here at school. I found a group of people who were kind and accepting and supportive of one another, and funny. I laughed every single day during my time here, and I thank each of you for that. That helped me, the laughter helped me to get through a challenging period of my life, and it was just something I look forward to every single day. I'm thankful at the very least to have been able to have bumped elbows with most of you, and at the very most that I've made friendships that have continued beyond graduation. Our experience here at IMBC comes to a close this evening, and some of us have been in our careers utilizing what we've learned from our time here, and others are just getting started. I was very fortunate to get hired for my internship at Medville, and who have been at the right place and the right time to have been promoted. I want to thank all of you, Michael and Jen especially, for everything that you guys have done for us. It's been a wonderful experience, and I know we're all excited to start the next chapter of our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. When she first brought me her draft, there was nothing in it about her. It was about everybody else. I was like, can you talk about yourself a little bit? She was like, no. I was like, yeah, just add something in there. Amy, I'm so proud of you for not crying. Stand strong. Are you crying? Okay, that's okay. Thank you, Jessica, cry, and I'm going to cry. We're all going to cry. Okay, so the next part of our award ceremony is the presentations of Special Achievement Awards. Each year is important for the faculty and staff at IMBC to acknowledge students who have achieved something beyond the school's expectations. These students represent the best of the best among the various programs of study. We are extremely proud of them and their accomplishments. We have a variety of presenters this evening that will briefly describe the achievements of the students and present them with their award. So please welcome our first presenter this evening, Mr. Guy Giuliano, Director of our Erie campus.
Thank you, Jennifer. I am just so happy to be here this evening with the graduates from the Pittsburgh campus. And I want to thank you for inviting me. Thank you, Jennifer. You guys are all welcome to come to the Erie campus graduation when we have it. So I'll just be sending you that out. This is an open invitation. That table for sure. One other person I'd like to mention tonight who does a phenomenal job not only at the Pittsburgh campus but the Erie campus is Bill Landman. And anytime we try to have the IT people, because those pictures of all those wonderful people, you graduates out there and where you're working, it was just not put together like by me. So you need an expert to do that stuff. This evening I have the honor of presenting the Leadership Award at the Institute of Medical and Business Careers. And John Quincy Adams stated, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." In the case of tonight's recipient for the Leadership Award, all of these qualities match this person perfectly. This person inspired fellow classmates to not only do more in the classroom, but will encourage people to do more for the school and the community. They led the way to several successful student events, both on and off campus, to ensure people knew there was more to school and education. It was about making an impact in your community and making a difference. While leading others, this individual still maintained a 3.59 grade point average and a 99% attendance rate while attending the degree program, the Medical Records Technician. She successfully passed her certification, which is a third-party certification, through the national, and is now a national registered certified coding specialist, was hired by the Excella Health Systems even before her internship. It's my privilege to present tonight's recipient of the Leadership Award to Miranda Martin.